Okay, before we get into today's life updates Q&A video, I wanted to say thank you to Discovery Plus for sponsoring this portion of the video. For those of you who haven't heard already, Discovery Plus has this new show called $1 Million Wheels, which is a new series from executive producer and acclaimed actor Jamie Foxx that aims to give viewers a behind-the-scenes look into the world of luxury car dealers. The show does an incredible job at showing you that the hustle just never stops in the high-stakes world of high-end car dealers, especially for R.D. Whittington. He has worked his way from the ground up to become the #1 celebrity luxury car dealer. Like, everyone goes to this guy. I'm talking Kim Kardashian, Tom Holland, Travis Barker, and more. And you get to see all of those guys and more in the show buying their beloved luxury cars from him. $1 Million Wheels showcases some of the coolest cars that I could only dream of owning, like Bugattis, Rolls Royces, Maybachs, Ferraris, and more. And the cool thing about this show is that people like R.D. Whittington aren't just selling you just a car. They're selling you an entire lifestyle that comes with the car. And all episodes of $1 Million Wheels are streaming right now on Discovery Plus. And downloading and subscribing to Discovery Plus is so easy, guys. And they have a 7-day free trial for you to check out so that you can go watch the show right now. I don't know about you, but I think you should go stream all the episodes of $1 Million Wheels on Discovery Plus right now. And once again, thank you to Discovery Plus for sponsoring that part of the video. And now, without further ado, let's get into the video, where I sadly don't get to buy a luxury car. Okay, so I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and you know the drill, yada yada yada. Every now and then I feel like I need to make one of these videos to catch you guys up on things in my life, blah blah blah. Tale as old as time. It is just time for this video right here, right now. As you can tell, I am not in my apartment. I am in Boston. I got here yesterday. I came and I surprised my family because I haven't been here since January, which is so long for me to not be in Boston for. I feel like I'm always here like once a month, but I needed like a few months off from the craziness out here, but now I'm back and I'm ready to be in the craziness. But I asked you guys on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter to just give me some questions that I can answer for you right now, and I'm going to answer as many of them as I can. There are some topics that I cannot touch on in this video because it is sponsored, but I am still going to do my absolute best to give you the tea. So as I sit here and I wait for Jake to get here, let's talk. Let's catch up on some things that you've probably missed out on. All right, let's do this. What's the next concert you're going to? Okay, so the other reason why I'm in Boston is actually for Tate McRae's show. She is in Boston tomorrow. She never really has any days off from tour, but of course, somehow with my luck, she has a day off in between her Boston show and whatever's the next show. So I'm here to have a fun weekend with her and Jake and all of my Boston friends. I'm staying for like a hot minute to see my family as well. So any tattoos you want to get. Yeah, it's tattoo season, guys. I feel like I have not gotten a tattoo in so long, and I actually meant to get one this past Sunday, but I didn't get to. I think I'm going to get a horseshoe because, as we know, I have the craziest luck in the entire world, and I really don't know how. Wondering if I'm a witch at this point because I just don't know how I do the things that I do sometimes. I don't know. I just feel like a tattoo symbolizing good luck is just what has to happen. So I think I want to get a horseshoe with like sparkles on it, like somewhere on my arm. I don't know. I was also debating on a 4-leaf clover, but I don't know. I think I might just want to do the horseshoe. I feel like it's really cute. And I don't really like big tattoos, and that's like small and fun. I don't know. Whatever. That's my next tattoo. Gotta do that soon. Honestly, might have it by the time this video comes out. Any new merch soon? Yes. I am finally putting my merch back out after 2 years. I know. I am in the middle of designing it right now, and it's just kind of hard to pick back where I left off because Impulsive Decisions was such a strong brand, and then it just went away due to merchandise issues with some companies that were not the best, and I just like don't really know how to just bring it back. So if you guys have any ideas, I feel like I'm waiting for the moment to be right to bring it back, but I have the contract signed and I'm designing the merch right now, so I can do it whenever I want, so I need to just do it. I'm just freaking out about the whole concept of just randomly one day being like, hey, I have merch again for the first time in 2 years. I don't know. I actually don't know why I'm stressing out about that. There's no need to, because I know you guys want it so bad, and I trust you guys to not make me feel like a failure. Something you wish you knew earlier in life. That life is fun as long as you let it be fun, and that any hardship that you get thrown your way is only going to make you 1,000 times stronger, even if you don't think it in the moment. Because boy, was there some times where I didn't think that was true, but it is. It does not matter what you're going through. You come out of it 1,000 times stronger and a better person than you were before. In like most situations, I feel like. Definitely some of mine that you guys are familiar with from the past year. What's the worst part about living with Sydney? The fact that one day one of us is gonna have to have a boyfriend or something and get married, and we're not gonna be able to live together, because I want this to last forever. I am so happy. And I know you guys know that. Girl, how do you do it? I have absolutely no idea. How is your life real? I am unsure if it is. Are you excited for Harry's new album? Yeah. As I'm filming this, his song drops in 2 hours. I'm going to freak out. Nope, actually can't even touch on that because the last time he dropped a song, I was in Ireland. I was sitting in my hotel room in a castle in Dublin, if anyone remembers that vlog. And I was with my cousin and my family. And that's when Lights Up came up. What? Lights Up came out. Why did that just sound weird? I don't know. Time is just flying by. I'm freaking out. What are your plans for the upcoming month? Well, I have my Boston trip going on right now, and then April, I have no idea other than Coachella, and I think I'm going to Miami. Oh my God. How are you liking LA now that you've moved? I have a whole new outlook on it. If you go there and you know how to be true to yourself, or like even if you kind of like fall off for a bit on your path of like what is meant for you and what's not, if you put yourself back on track, you can make any place perfect for you. Like, I don't know, everyone has this like perception of LA that it stinks and everyone sucks, and like, yeah, they kind of do, but not if you surround yourself with the right people, because I cannot be more grateful for the people that I have out there. And one of my best friends, Jack, who's one of the J gays actually, I don't know if you guys know him yet, but oh my God, get ready for the content that's going to come with him in May once he moves. But he is from New York and I've known him for 7 years, and him, Jack, and James are like my 3 main J gays. And I'm about to have 2 of the J gays out in LA as of May, and then James, we think, is going to move in the summer. So LA is about to change 1,000 times more for me. I'm having fun in the sun. Would you and Sarah ever consider bringing back the podcast? Probably not, because we are just so much happier without it. As much as we love making you guys happy with it, the ones that were happy with it, us being us off camera and only picking up the camera sometimes for like fun trips is just how it needs to be, because we are on top of the world right now. I will tell you that much. I need details on the almost new boyfriend. That did not work out. Maybe I'll tell that story one day, because God, that was not fun. Single life it is, right? Right. Actually, I'm having a blast. I can't even complain. I cannot complain. How to not be too embarrassed to start YouTube. Well, I say you just need to do it, because I went through that and it was horrifying. And yeah, people in high school were not nice to me, but hey, it's all worth it. You can do anything you want the second you stop caring what people think. And that's easier said than done, but you just have to do it. You just have to do it. That's it. That's literally all there is to it. You just do your own thing, and voila, doors will open up to you, I promise. Why didn't I see you at the Oscars? That is a fantastic question. I don't have an answer. What steps did you take to get your life back? By the way, you're seriously my favorite person. Oh my God, stop. I love you. I just had to completely remove myself from my situation last year and accept that sometimes things just don't work out. But if something doesn't work out, that means that situation was never right for you and it didn't work out for a reason. And if you just accept that, as hard as it is, even if you don't want to accept that, and just let yourself regroup by spending a lot of time alone and a lot of time with people that you know genuinely care about you, like your real friends. If they live across the country, go to them, spend time with them, spend time with your family, do whatever you need to do to just be with those people that you know to the bottom of their core are your people. Spend as much time with them, I feel like, and you'll get yourself back if you have lost yourself, like I did. I don't know, I just spent a lot more time doing things that I liked doing, posting things that I liked doing, hanging out with people that I liked. You just really gotta sit back and be like, okay, what is actually worth spending my time and energy on and what isn't? And even if I'm not thrilled with having to pull away from something that I really wanted to work out for me, the second you yank out of that situation, you're gonna get your life back on track. I hope that made sense. I can't promise you that it did. Plans for the summer. I really have no idea what I'm doing this summer yet. I feel like I've had everything up until Coachella week planned for this year. After that, I have things here and there, and then other than that, I really don't know. I'm kind of scared, but once again, I'm trusting that the universe has my back and that everything is going to work out the way it needs to, and that I will have an incredible summer, just the way it needs to happen. How are you really doing now? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. This is the best I've been feeling in years. I am so happy, and I mean that wholeheartedly, especially with how much I've been uploading too lately. Like, feeling unreal. Where's Taylor? On her way to me in 30 minutes. I'm so excited because I haven't seen her in a hot minute. What's your biggest goal for this year? Probably to fix my codependency issues a little bit. Definitely have that. I need to spend a little bit more time alone and take up some new hobbies and switch up my daily routine every day, because I have a pretty good routine, but it can be better. It can definitely be better, and I know I've said this before, but I've done a lot of improvements on my daily routine and my eating and working out compared to how I used to be. So we're taking baby steps, but I want to take a few more bigger steps soon and just get better at being alone again, because I used to be really good at it, but now the thought of like ever living alone scares me, and that's a problem. Because yeah, like living alone isn't ideal. I want to live with Sydney forever, but like if I even consider that for 2 seconds, I freak out. I'm like, how would I ever last? And that is an anxiety that I want to get out of the picture. I need to figure out why I would be so scared to be alone, other than like safety issues, and I need to spend some more time with myself to be like, okay, we have some things that we need to touch on and heal. We're gonna work on that. You've been talking about getting your sparkle back these past couple videos. Love to see it, but what do you think has been the biggest contributor? Not having a guy in my life in any way, shape, or form right now. No situationships, no relationships, just everything. It is a clear slate right now, and I think that is why I have been doing phenomenal the past few months. Heartbreak will do that to you, but in a good way. It's actually crazy. Have you always been this outgoing? Yes, but also I think I'm back to my normal outgoingness that that I definitely did not have last year. We have to know who's in the Coachella entourage this year. Guys, I can confidently say that it's March 31st, tomorrow's April 1st, and I have no idea. I am still scrambling to pull this together. Don't know where I'm staying. I think I'm the only one of my friends that has a ticket so far. I have nothing figured out, so just know that by the time the actual festival comes around and you see me with people, just know that everything happened from like probably April 1st to the day that we leave for Coachella. But I just know that the entourage will come together. I have some tricks up my sleeve that I'm trying to pull right now to get it all situated. We'll see. If anyone has a house for me to stay in, let me know. This is more of a suggestion. I really want to see you take dance classes. That's happening soon. And if you want a video on it, I'm probably gonna give you that. What is something you will never do? I feel like I might never bungee jump or skydive. Something about those two things just screams no. But then the other part of me is, since that screams no, I'm like, impulsive decisions, I need to do it someday. Does having people look up to you get stressful? Sometimes. I kind of just forget what I do, and I forget that people consume my content the way that I consume other people's, and that people sometimes, or I guess a lot of the time, based on my DMs, make actions and decisions in their own lives based off of what I've said and done. That's kind of crazy to have that kind of influence, and I don't really think it really hits me until I meet people face to face and they tell me their story or whatever, and then I'm just like, huh. I did that. Like, I influenced you to do X, Y, and Z. I changed your life in this way. I'm just like, whoa. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just like living my life and I'm just putting it out there for you guys. And it's crazy that just broadcasting what I'm doing can like positively affect other people. It's just the craziest thing to even conceptualize. How are you so deeply shadow banned on Instagram? Because I don't think before I speak sometimes, especially with my horrific Boston humor. And I said stupid things on my stories the past few months that Instagram did not find as funny as I did. And they took some things that I said the wrong way, and now I'm being punished until at least May 5th. I have a lot of my things taken away on Instagram, sadly. That stinks. I really wish that you guys could just see what I'm posting when I post it like a normal person, but hey, whoever said I was normal? You've been wearing such pretty outfits lately. What are your go-to brands for anything? I feel like my go-to brands are IMGA. I love them. A lot of the clothes that I wear are from IMGA just because they fit so much better than any other brand does. Their clothes are just so hot. I love them so much. So if you go through my Instagram and look at all my tags, they're probably on everything. Also Revolve. Revolve has incredible clothes, so I get a lot of my stuff from them too. And then brands like Tiger Mist, Princess Polly, sometimes Fashion Nova, Zara, ASOS, Public Desire, and Ego for shoes. I feel like those are some of the main brands, right? I'm gonna make a TikTok on dressing myself soon, I think. What happened in Vegas? I don't know what you're talking about other than the fact that I had a blast. Any new projects you're planning on coming out with / making this year? Other than my merch, I feel like everything else that's going to come my way this year hasn't fallen into my lap yet. I kind of got a pretty silly DM this morning that could lead to something, but I think I'm just gonna go with, I think this year is just, I mean, it already has. I think it's going to blow all of my past years on social media out of the water. I'm suspecting incredible things to come. Do you manifest at all? Yeah, every day. I feel like I'm just a walking manifestation. I'm always thinking about what I want, texting 95 different people what I want. I also started journaling lately, which I always was kind of like, why do people journal? Like, I don't want to do that. But then I started to do it. Whenever I have really, really intense emotions, I've started to realize that I am writing them down more, and I feel good documenting it, because obviously I document a lot of my life on cameras, but just having it on paper is kind of different because I can't like delete it or something. I'd have to throw it out, and I'm not going to throw out my journal, you know? So it's very permanent, and I do it every now and then since kind of December. And even looking back on some of my notes from December, I'm like, whoa, you have manifested and written so many things into existence. It's insane. So I kind of like doing that now as a progress tracker, especially emotionally, because I'm like, you know, it's always something new, but in a good way. Since I've been uploading a lot lately, are you going to post a lot this week and then take a break? No, I'm trying to be back on track again and be always uploading again. And also April's once again going to be insanity. I think I'm just getting back on track with things. This year's going to be nuts. I'm in a fantastic place again, so I think that I can keep this up. Seeing you with your hair down so much lately, is 2022 the year of wearing your hair down? Yeah, I think it is, because I'm finally feeling confident with it. I've been getting blowouts lately, which kind of is expensive, but the price that I pay to feel good and to have my hair look good and me to just be confident with it down is worth every cent, because I've lived my entire life just being like, nope, it has to be up, has to be up, has to be up, has to be up. No one can tell me twice, but I'm finally figuring it out. So yeah, I'm enjoying having my hair down and curled lately. How would you rate this month? 1900 out of 10. When are you coming to Australia? I need to get there this year. I'm going to make it happen. What do you do to decompress from a long day? I love to just do my skincare, sit in my bed, light my candles, turn all my fun lights on in my room, and either watch music videos or a Marvel movie on Disney Plus or my favorite YouTubers. And sometimes I'll drink some wine, sometimes I'll just chug a ton of water, and I'll just sit there and I'll vibe. Probably sit on my phone too. I love talking to people, so I'll talk to some friends if I've had a busy day, and talk to you guys too. I obviously love posting on my Instagram stories and everything, so yeah, that's kind of like my ideal decompressing thing. A good shower is always fun. Music. Love music. But yeah, that's kind of it. Should we ever expect an old friend group meetup? Probably not anytime soon. I hate to break it to you, but we're all like 22, turning 23 this year, and you guys kind of watched us when we were like 18, 19, and as sad as I was about it for the longest time, I don't think things will ever go back to the way that they were, but everything happens for a reason. You recently tweeted that you bumped into your exes at that after party festival in Vegas. What was that like? Awkward or what? Yeah, so I tweeted that I saw Rory and another ex-boyfriend that I have at this festival in Vegas, and they knew each other when I was dating both of them, and I talked so highly about both of them to each other. I dated this other guy first, and then I dated Rory. But me and the other guy that isn't Rory, like, didn't really have like a bad falling out when we stopped dating. So like, we've kept in touch. Yeah, so once again, they knew each other, and they ran into each other before I got to the festival, and Rory texted me and was like, what just happened? Why is this guy here? Not in like a bad way, but like, he just never would have expected to meet him, especially there. So yeah, then I got there and we all talked and bought each other drinks and had a fun little ex-boyfriend meetup. It was actually hilarious. 10 out of 10 recommend going to a festival with your ex-boyfriends. Why are you and Megan not hanging out that much anymore? She's back on Oahu, that's why. So I am hoping that Megchella pulls through. We'll see. Sadly, we have some adult big girl obstacles that just are really getting in the way of some fun this year, but I am doing everything I can to not let it stop the fun, because we can't stop the fun. We have to have fun all year long. What's something that you've never done before that you want to do this year? Once again, I need to go to Australia. I want to go somewhere so far away that it scares me. The time zone difference scares me so bad, actually. So I want to do it because I have just been doing like the same things in my comfort zone for a hot minute now, and I need to go somewhere new desperately. And I want it to be Australia because I love the beach. How do you deal with the fact that not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever? Oh, when I find out, I'll let you know. That's really hard for me. It is definitely something I struggle with, but what's meant to be will be. I don't even know, honestly, what kind of advice to give for that, because that is a great question. I have no idea. How do you balance your social life in LA? I tend to not let myself go out Monday to Thursday, mostly Mondays to Fridays, especially if I have things that I know I need to be doing. If I know I'm going somewhere where people are gonna want to party, I don't go because I don't want to be tempted and I want to take care of myself. So I just kind of stay in, do my own thing. I try and work from coffee shops a lot more now instead of just sitting in my apartment all day long, or try and use the office rooms in my apartment complex as well. Once I finish like my main goal of the week or main 2 or 3 goals, like editing a video, filming a video, whatever it may be, then I let myself go out and have fun until Mondays come back around. I've been doing a lot more to try and get myself on the Monday to Friday work schedule, because for a while I just didn't. I've just been living in my own world, but that's not working for me anymore. Being harsher on myself about my schedule has worked out a lot, as we can tell, because I pulled it together. Would you ever do another podcast? I think about it. I think about starting one with Sydney. I think about starting one with Jake, but also I just don't know if I want that on my plate ever again, because I want to spend more time on my YouTube and TikTok more than anything else. And I feel like, maybe unpopular opinion, but podcasts are kind of oversaturated now. Like, everyone has one. Like, be honest, what podcasts are you really listening to? Because I'm not listening to podcasts as much as I used to. Can you actually leave me your comments on that? Because I'm kind of curious. I don't know. Maybe I will. Would you ever cut your hair short? You always wear it up in a bun or ponytail. I feel like it would be so great for your face shape. Last time I cut my hair short, I was 18 and I looked awful. Like, terrible. And any pictures from that era, oh my god, I met Taylor Swift during that era too. I just look back and I'm like, who is that? Why did that ever happen? What was I doing? It just did not fit me and I looked so much younger. Maybe if I got it like really, really short, I would look older. Like, people always say like, oh, shorter hair makes you look older, but I don't know though. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Do you want to take any steps into different parts of the industry, like acting or hosting red carpets? I could see you working for E on red carpets. I would love nothing more than to host a red carpet. Me and Jake actually talked about that in the part 1 of my London vlogs that I uploaded today, that we were like, oh my god, do you know how much fun it would be for me and you to do a red carpet? I want to do something crazy like that with Jake this year so badly, just because I feel like our personalities in that environment would just be insanity and so much fun for people, even for people who don't know us. So yes, I desperately want to figure out how to get into things like that, because I love the music industry, as we all know, and I don't think I do enough in it yet. The entertainment industry, music industry, all of it, and I want to do more. So if anyone has any advice for me or knows what I should do, or if you know how I can get 3 million followers overnight on like TikTok, just let me know. Will you be hiring a film crew for your next Vegas trip? Yeah, I need to. If anyone knows anyone, hit me up. Will you come to my wedding? Oh my god, I would love to. If anyone is getting married this summer or needs a date to their wedding, please DM me. I feel like the last few questions I've just said, DM me, DM me, DM me. No, seriously, I want to go to a wedding so bad, specifically with a hot guy. If you know a hot guy that's going to a wedding that needs a date, let me know. But also, if you want a date and you're a girl and you just want to have a fun time, I don't know, invite me to everything. Invite me to anything you're doing this year and we'll see. I'll show up at something. When you were younger, did you ever think you'd have the life you have now? Yes and no. I didn't think it would be to this extent, especially with some of the things that have happened the past few months to me. But since I was younger, I have always had the same energy, especially in high school, that I am never going to let anything stop me. It's just not going to happen. I'm just going to manifest until I get what I want, and that's kind of what I do. So yeah, I did think I was gonna have this because I told myself I don't have a choice. When I set my mind to something, I do anything and everything to accomplish that goal. Even if it seems impossible, I am still going to try. How do you know when it's the right time to move out of your home state and start a new chapter? When you've done everything that you can possibly do in your hometown, home state, and you know that there's going to be more opportunity somewhere else, and just a new version of you that you are just dying to meet. You just know that you'll get to meet them if you do that. You just gotta rip the band-aid off. All right, that is all I have time for right now because I need to order food because I have a wild night ahead of me. But if I didn't answer any of your questions in this, I'm going to keep answering and talking to you guys more on my Instagram, TikTok, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I got to answer some useful questions for you guys. I know that I feel like I answer some of these questions in this video time and time again every few months, but I feel like my answers are slightly different every time I address some of these things. Just know that this year freaking rocks for me, and it can freaking rock for you too. Just don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone get in your head, make you feel insecure. Don't let anyone stop you from trying to work towards your goals. Just do whatever it takes to get from point A to point B. Everyone's gonna start from somewhere. I started from the absolute bottom up. More bottom than I've even told you guys about before. I have some crazy story times up my sleeves that I could tell you, I guess. I don't know. Just know that I absolutely love all of you and I appreciate you more than ever. But like, you know that. And I'm going to talk to you in an extremely chaotic vlog very soon. I love you, I love you, I love you. Have a wonderful day, wonderful life. Tell someone you love them. Order yourself some good food and invite me to your wedding. I will see you guys later. I'm gonna order fried rice.